See, y'all, I don't know what the fluff I'm doing. How do I flip this camera around? Anybody? There we go. Flip your camera. You can mirror your video. Are you fucking kidding me? Now it won't be backwards on TikTok. When did TikTok do that? What? Good morning. So Patrick's a little sad and it's a little dramatic. I don't know how you want this starting. He's funny. So usually when there's crazy sales like this, I don't want anyone to miss out on flavors. I tend to, like Patrick had to put the tortoises to bed last night. He had to do some other things. So I said, babe, it's not April Fool's. No jokes. They extended it. I said, so, and he's like, Ella, we're going to be orphans again, which was really funny. So I find him funny. Maybe why I married him. We're going to put some makeup on because, well, actually, let's just put the fucking eyelashes on. Let's be realistic. Yesterday, I just like boink, 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 was like rubbing my eyeballs and I kind of just like got them all off. Oh, eyelashes right here. Oh, so this is like a 3-pack, not sponsored. Pegadoo. Not sponsored yet. Come on, Blinkafly. Where my eyelashes at? Just kidding. But seriously, if I can get a coupon code or a savings on anything, I'm gonna ask. I'm just telling you, do you know how many companies I get messaged a lot because luckily, I'm out there creating content, but I can tell you it's actually very interesting. You can message companies and say, I really love your product, blah, blah, blah. And a lot of times they'll be like, oh, here you go. Like, in fact, my first affiliate was with, why am my brain's not working right now. The one that accepts everyone. It's like a Two Oceans. I don't know. Anyways, SandCloud. Thank you, SandCloud. I can't take my dog to the park anymore. The ducks keep biting him because he's a purebred. Is that a joke? I wouldn't take your dog to dog parks. I got attacked at a dog park. My dogs got attacked at a dog park. You may have an amazing dog, but other people may not. And they don't know how to control their dog. Okay, Peggy, fuck yeah, you're trying the green apple. You just said it's crazy. Crazy good. Like, it's so crisp and refreshing to me. I love it. Okay, I need to get my little not a vibrator. It's not my vibe. Looks like it though. Patrick's like, that thing's weird. I'm like, it's a little, little mixer. Little mixer. So they do have creams, different flavors. It's strong but good. Yeah, I love it. I feel like it's not super sour. Like, I know some people are like, oh, it's like a apple Jolly Rancher, but I'm like, apple Jolly Ranchers sometimes can be a little like make your cheeks go, Heather, shallow. So if you missed out on caramel macchiato, pumpkin spice, peppermint mocha, those are still on the website, 25% off. I'm not doing an April Fool's joke on yet. Haha, prove it. All right. Thank you, Heather. Heather said she sent me a message. So just like that, you can always come on a live. First of all, you can just ask your question if you can. I know some people are like, hey, I don't want everybody knowing my business. It's kind of personal. No big deal. Send me a private message and you can do like what Heather said. I messaged you. Yesterday was insanity with the sale, with end of month. So usually I am much more responsive. You probably get a response back, like I wouldn't even say 24 hours, like 1 to 2 hours. But yesterday my inbox looks like a fucking bomb went off. My assistant this morning was like, holy, I was like, yeah, there, girl. Yeah, we had people to help, lives to change. I mean, I got my trial at the very end of the month because I don't know if there's something about the energy of end of month. It is not cream though. Peggy I want to just like make that little adjustment and not try and like correct you, but because keto cream is different than Protones. So the creamy mint is a protone, meaning it has ketones, protein, and MCT. So it is going to help your joints, your hair, your skin because it has the MCT. Um, but it also has protein and it has ketones. So it is going to give you the energy. And ketones are pure therapeutic ketones. They give you better energy, focus, mood, sleep, hair, skin, muscle preservation, fat loss, all those amazing betters because it's kicking your body into ketosis. You can actually pee on little strips, test yourself. Whereas the cream has no ketones in it. Okay. No ketones, but it has 4 strands of collagen and 3 strands of MCT. So this I do usually add to my coffee, like you see. It's replaced my creamer and I used to use Splenda. Um, it's going to help my hair, my skin, my joints, and it does help your body create its own ketones. So you are going to feel a little bit of energy and a little bit of appetite suppression. Perfect. So Piggy, and I will say the Protone, the creamy mint, if you do not get it, you're gonna miss out, right? Piggy Doos does not taste like either thin mint ice cream or a thin mint's the cookie, thin mint cookie or mint chocolate chip ice cream. Shallow, Becca. Heather, I know you do. They did not extend the dollar keto club though. I was checking in all the chats, which isn't a big deal. I don't want you to be like, oh, well, then I'm not joining. Because when I joined the squad, I put it all on a credit card. I bought the max kit. And it was $49 for your promoter fee. So I know 49, a dollar. Yeah, we all like a dollar, but it's actually not crazy expensive. And the cool thing about the kits is you can either sell all of it or you can drink all of it, or you can do half. I mean, I tried to sell some of it, but like I kind of drank a lot of it, and Patrick was drinking a lot of it. So I'll be honest, most of my kit went into my own little belly. But I can even teach you how to pre-sell your kit. So if you're like, listen, I got rent due, there's no way. You can actually pre-sell it, and then with Sezzle, you can break up the payments into 4. So lots of different options. And Heather, I'm super excited because I'm very grateful that there's tons of different leaders, people who've been in the business longer than me, people who've been drinking ketones for longer than me, that I can plug you into. And we are doing if you're in the business world, a 90-day run. If you've heard what a 90-day run is, comment 90. If you are like, what? I don't run for a minute, an hour, I don't do nothing. Why are we running for 90 days? Put a whole bunch of question marks and I'll explain what it is. But basically, it's going to help you crush your business. Help you crush that business. I drink it at least 3 times a day. It's so good. It makes me feel a lot better. Yes. So probably also because I know you're like me and you forget to eat or you get too busy, whatever. If you are neurodiverse, it's actually really common to overeat and undereat. So I'm trying to learn about it. And what's cool is like Piggy Doo is saying she's drinking it during the day. She feels great. So just because I drink them at night and they make me go sleepy, I always suggest to people when they get the Protone, I try it at night because for me, I drank it during the day, took the dogs on a walk, and then came home and took a long nap. So I tell people take it, after dinner. And if it keeps you up, it'll only keep you up for a couple hours. If it makes you sleepy, you'll just go to sleep. I need tweezers though to be able to put these little eyelashes on. Absolutely, Heather. And what's really cool, so that group that I invited you into, We Prove It. I will send you the links and everything, but I love how we have all the resources. And it's not like, I don't know about you, if you've been in other businesses, I felt like people were gatekeeping or I was waiting on someone to answer me and she never answered me. And I was like, oh my God, this is so frustrating. What's cool is even as clients right now, or even if you've never bought ketones, I can invite you into our resource group. You can have, good morning, Annie. How to pre-sell your kit is in our We Prove It group. If you are not already in We Prove It, comment We Prove It. And you can just watch. And for me, I love that because my prior company was you have to sign a contract. When people would ask me questions all the time, I would have to say, oh, I can't answer that. Sorry, like not until you sign your contract. So I really love the transparency and how we lead with education. So, it's really, really cool that you have access to that. And if you are international, because we are in 29 countries, you're not like, oh, well, Tawny's asleep, I can't get an answer to that. Everything is in We Prove It or SPR. Once you do become a promoter, we do have a private group that not everybody gets access to that has trainings upon trainings. I mean, we got a video on everything. So it's super badass. So just because like I didn't pre-sell my kit, but I can name 4 people who have. Nicole Peters, also Lindy did, Angela Musco, and who is, oh my gosh, why did I just call myself out? Why did I have to say 4 people? Why did I pick that number? Papi Chris, shalom. So thank you for saying that, Peggy Do. I was a former special education teacher, so I do love to teach. And I also love to learn. So I only work in retail store for 3 months. Okay. But do you understand the transferable skill that you have? Every job, even if you're like, I've never had a job, I'm a mom. Guess what? That's the hardest fucking job. Stay-at-home moms do not get enough credit. And yes, you can build this business being a mom. In fact, I would say freaking Stacy Job has 5 kids. She's also in the medical field, meaning like she's on a surgery floor, can't answer her phone for 18 plus hours a day. She hit pro champ in 7 months. Like, holy fucking cannoli. But right now, we're not going to compare my journey to hers because I did at first. I said, shit, it took me 7 months just to get to champ. You know what? Everybody's journey is different. There's some people who've been with the business 2 years and they have not hit champ. So we all have different skills and we all have different work ethics and we've all gone through different things. So I reminded myself also being a mom and working in that field, her focus is probably a lot different than mine. And she's a lot more mature. I'm still recovering from fucking brain surgery over here. So however my journey is however my journey is, right? Oh, Heather, thank you. See, Becca's a stay-at-home mom. And you do not have to hide your kids because if you're watching right now and you're like, I can't even hear you, Tawny, how am I going to ever go live or run a business online? We will teach you how. And if you do want access to all that, just comment business. And actually, let's just say freedom because it's more about all the freedom to me. Business or freedom. So these eyelashes are not, that one is not on. Oh no, I got so much glue underneath my eyeball. This is not good. This is not good, guys. Oh no, Peter Herman. Oh. Okay. All right. Sometimes they come on nice and easy, and sometimes, holy, okay, because you got to put it underneath your eyelash, okay? It's underneath your eyelash. It's weird. When I first started doing eyelashes, if I would have seen this, I would have said, fuck to the no, okay? I had a hard time just putting strips on, but we're growing, we're evolving, we're adapting. I like these because I do my eyelashes and then I sleep in these and they stay for about 4 to 5 days. Whereas the lash one, the strip glue, you know, they last maybe just a couple hours, like a day. Thank you for the love, Robert. The share winner last week was Tovi. So if you guys are sharing my live out, comment share. You will go into my drawing and it's filled with ketones and mermaid stuff. If you're a dude and you're like, I don't want mermaid stuff, first of all, do you have any friends? Because I bet they would want it. but I like people to like their prizes. So just share my live out. If you're catching the replay and you're like, Fluff, I missed it, you can still share the live out, still comment shared. I will make sure you're entered. Thank you. Like Heather just shared. And if you are on TikTok and you follow me while I'm live, I will follow you back. So I've been clearing out my follow list. Why can you only follow 10,000 people? Oh, like, come on, TikTok. No. Okay, it fell right there. Oh, God, we got a hair on it. I think it's because I tried to put not enough glue. Since I put too much glue on this side. I will say you would think it's been how many months now that I've been doing these? Since October, at least October, if not. No. Yeah, it was in October. You would think I would get better at this, but freaking, I only do it like once a week. So I feel like sometimes good, sometimes a shit. Okay. I always have to make sure my kids have pants on before I come on live. And I bet you, though, you've had a kid come through and you're like, can you? Some of you OG Mermaid Squad members can remember. So I used to live at my parents' house. I have Holly, that rescue pit bull back there, and we also adopted another rescue pit bull. Thank you for liking my hair, Charlie. And good morning, Druid. So my bad. I was mourning and freaking what the heck? The one other dog, we ended up naming her Rogue. It seemed now it's super fitting. Long story short, they started fighting. Holly and her started fighting. I was legit on a live and you hear crazy dog fighting. And then I run off camera. I went to break up the fight. They gave me and my mom, thank you, Peggy Doo, for sharing. You know, it's like mace, basically. It sprays and like my mom starts spraying that all over the dogs to get them to like stop biting each other. It didn't fucking work. All it did was, I'm gonna tell you one thing, your skin is dyed orange. So that goes off while I'm live. Like people who were watching the live were like, you could just hear in the background screams. If you've ever heard when dogs fight, like it's a certain sound that so then I get Holly into a bathroom, you know, I take my shirt off to like wipe the stuff off her face. Like I'm using water from the sink and I just rip my shirt off to like cover her eyes and get it out of her eyeballs. And then I'm like, oh my God, I'm fucking live upstairs. I run upstairs and you just see me for a flash, like run past the camera and then go around and just shut it off. Cause I'm just like, I don't even know how you come back from that. Like, what do you fucking say to people? Like, hey guys, and so I just ended it and oh my God, the messages, everybody like, what happened? Are you okay? Are you okay? Luckily that time I broke it up, I did not get bit. The next time I actually did, in fact, she got me right there. If you do, you see the teeth, they're back here too, basically bit my arm, unclenched, and then grabbed, well, no, oh yeah, that's where it is. It's went like this, opened her mouth, and then really locked in. I straight up thought I was not going to have an arm. Like it was very traumatizing. So we're going to talk more about, because I kind of always skate over that. I'm like, oh yeah, like the dog fight, like it's okay. We're fine. I luckily, you know, I love pit bulls, so I do not take it. That's why I say it's not the breed. Don't punish the breed, punish the deed. Punish the deed. So that was wild. I ended up having to still like live in the house with that dog for I don't even know how many months. And that was not a good time. I'm so honored. Annie, you better go have your other one. And Liliana, thank you so much for sharing. And good morning. Good morning. So that was my little story time for you guys there. Because I realized I talk about certain stories all the time. Like, I mean, I figure all of you guys know how my brain exploded and they misdiagnosed me for a whole week. Yeah, the dogfight thing happened like It was a nice slew. I would say there's about a 6-month period where even my doctor and my mom were just like, "What in the fuck is going on?" Like, my brain blew up. Then then my one dog, my other rescue pit, started having seizures. So I was like, "Oh, cool. We're both going to be on anti-seizure meds." Then she passed away on Thanksgiving. So then I waited until after the holidays. I was still grieving, but I was like, I want another dog. So then we rescued Holly. I think like December 28th, some random time after that. Uh, and then the dog fighting started probably like in February or March. And like I almost lost my arm. Like, in fact, the specialist wrote in the notes, like, very lucky. So it was pretty wild. Like, because when I went to the emergency room, um, they also, when I had my brain surgery, they collapsed my radial artery on this side. So the fact that, like, that it was ballooning up and they were just like, we just can't feel a pulse. So you might have to have surgery. I'm like, oh, cool. That's great. And they're like, but we can't do the surgery here. You need to go to another hospital and they're too full. I was like, okay, so while we wait and like, what's the worst? Like, what's going to happen? He's like, well, if we can't feel your pulse anymore, and I quote, and you can ask my mom, I'm not exaggerating this. He said, we'll have to relieve the pressure. So we'll basically fillet open your arm. Don't ever tell someone you're going to fillet open their fucking arm. I was like, what? So he's like, we'll just do that and relieve the pressure. I was like, oh, okay, cool. But luckily, again, my guardian angel's so tired. She was like, hey, let's not have that happen. So in the meantime, while we were waiting for hospital beds to open up, so again, we wonder why Tawny has anxiety, because I have many a time been at hospitals where they're like, shit, you have like something really wrong, but we like can't help you. Or they're like, hey, yeah, we don't believe you. So it took so long that good news, by the time the bed opened up, they could feel my heartbeat. So they're like, let's just keep monitoring it and you can go to your doctor tomorrow. It's like, oh, cool. Thanks for spending 5 hours in the emergency room. Bloop. Used to foster before the strokes, unable to chase new dogs or puppies around, and can't add more to my wife's load. So I still say, because I used to love watching pit bulls and parolees, I really do want to have a rescue, an animal rescue, where we can have all different types of animals and just be a sanctuary. And then I was like, we can totally have people who want to volunteer so that they have a chance, because there's something healing about animals. I'm just telling you. I love my animals so much. So that is because my mom, I was showing her and my grandma, our newest rescue is a bearded dragon. And she's like, no more animals. She said, you should just work at a zoo. I said, I ain't working at the zoo. My goal is to just make enough money that I can have all the animals and give them all the food, all the housing, all the everything, so that they have establishments so that they're not messed with. Right, Heather? And then because I worked in special education, I thought it would be really cool. I did not come up with the idea. Some other rescue did it, but they would have kids with special needs read to the dogs, because it would help the kids work on their reading and not get made fun of, because dogs just, you're paying attention to me. And I thought, and then the dogs enjoy, the interaction. And I was like, oh my God, my heart. Heather, that would be epic. Shell, yeah. So with our Spark Squad, I've already told them that one of my big dreams is we will go to all the Disney. So not everybody on the squad is a Disney fanatic, but a lot of us are. So I was like, because with this business, you can tax write off travel as long as you are training, learning, So I was like, the fun thing is we'll do the first trip. We'll be here in California. We'll go to Disneyland, the original one. Everybody will get to meet the dogs, hang out, have a beach day, do the whole thing, the whole 9 yards. And then the goal is every year to go to each different Disney park. So, I mean, all the one in the Japan, France, like everywhere I want to go. So I really want to travel. And with this business, you can. So that's my favorite thing because before, as a server, not only could I not take off, I would be like, oh man, I already took off the weekend. So what the heck? And then I would be like, how like, no. So I would have to hurry up and cut every vacation. And shallow, Becca, short. Or you would ask for work. I remember being a teacher. It was spring break, and then I wanted a little bit more time because Patrick was in Fiji, and I was like, "Hello, I get to go to Fiji." I cut my fucking Fiji vacation short. What an idiot! I should have just said, "Whatever, use my sick days, put a strike on my record, whatever, man." Fiji. Why am I going to only be there 9 days instead of 14? So I didn't go out the full time he was there. Well, he was actually out there for like a whole month. I couldn't have taken a whole month off. But with this business, you can work anywhere you have technology, anywhere you can have some Wi-Fi. Oh my God. Yesterday. Oh, Stefan, I'm so, so sorry to hear that. It breaks my heart. Yes. You will help me run the rescue. Heather, that would be freaking amazing because I definitely need help organizing and doing all that stuff. That is not my strong suit. But this month, one of my thing is self-love. I know it's good that I'm constantly working on bettering myself and my strengths not yet developed, but I feel like I have pivoted to working on so many things that are difficult and not focusing on the things like I'm always going to be working on those things. But like I'm talking about why, and I bet you do it. Why do we not focus on the things that we're great at and give ourselves pats on the back? Like I know that I am judgmental free and I can talk to and pretty much everybody. I get the compliment from friends, I get it from strangers, or like, I don't know why I said all that to you. I just feel so comfortable with you, or I just feel not judged. So I know that I am good at that. But I focused on, okay, well, we're not good at organizing. You're not good at this. You're not good at that. No wonder my confidence is poop. So this month we are focusing on the things that we are great at and then still working on a couple things. Oh, that would be really good, Becca. You should ask. Yes. So that's definitely down the road for the rescue. Like that's not like this year or anything because like we are still getting our life and everything all together. But that's why I mean like big dreams. I'll probably say that's in my 5. That's not even 10 years down the road. I hope in 5 years we have our farm, if not less, like maybe 3. Look at me. In 6 months. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? We could. You could make a lot happen. So I really appreciate that. I'm definitely gonna keep that in my little noggin. Make sure to remember it. And I love helping animals too. It just fuels my heart. So that's what I love. I spend a lot of time outside, at least 2 hours if the sun is out, to hang out with the animals and just soak it up because they help you appreciate. Like I love watching Bob just walk around and like eat food. Bob is our tortoise. It brings me so much freaking joy. I feel like this eyelash is kind of funky, but whatever. We're gonna go with it. Oh, I should color my eyebrows and then we're totally done. But I just like that. And I know some people are like, I don't really like animals. And like, well, first of all, I don't really get you. So maybe you should not follow my page. I'm just kidding. I just said how I'm not judgmental. And then I'm like, if you don't like animals, well, then fuck you. I'm just kidding. But it's just weird to me when people, I'm like, what? How do they not just make you melt? It's like babies and animals always make me happy. Always, always. So if you have any animal pictures or babies, please share them. There is so many specialty flavors on the website. If you just want my fan favorites, I would absolutely say get sweet tea lemonade. It's with real tea, so it tastes to me like brisk iced teas, like grandma's iced tea, like really, really good. That one. And I would get the creamy mint Protone because I've been drinking it pretty much every night with chocolate chips and it tastes like mint chip ice cream. Those would be, if I could only grab 2 boxes, I mean, that's what I stocked up on. But if I could only pick 2, that's what I would. If you can get a cream also, well, actually, no, crap, Tangerine Dragon, sweet tea lemonade, creamy mint, and then of the creamers, I would go with peppermint spice, pumpkin spice, because I like drinking that in my coffee and I add whipped cream and it tastes like a pumpkin pie. So I know not everybody is pumpkin fans, so that's why I would then go with peppermint mocha. Bob, I know, and that's why I can't wait, Bob, to have all this room for activities and more tortoises. So I appreciate you guys coming by. If you do want the ketones, we do have a freebie Friday. Please go to my Facebook. It is the post. It just asks, what's your favorite donut? And then I will make sure to plug you in. I have won it. Ellie's won it. Stacy's won it. Trisha's won it. And that's just of our mermaid squad. And I will tell you, of 3 of them said, I don't think I did this right. It is just watching a short video and they say the answer in it. It's not like, oh God, I got to watch this and then I hope I guess the right thing. He says the exact phrase. I'm guessing it's Dr. Ryan. It might be Dr. Andy. I don't know. But anyways, they say a sentence. You fill in that sentence. You post it on YouTube with your name. If you have Instagram, you put your Instagram handle. If you do not have Instagram, it's not a big deal. I hope you, Maddie Man Pan, I just love all your tattoos. I can't wait to get my head tattooed. But we have to wait. Gotta wait a little bit. Pugsley loves pumpkin, but I don't like it at all. It's good for kids. Kids. It's good for dogs. Sorry, I know Pugsley. Yeah. Sweet potatoes and pumpkin, especially if they have an upset tummy. I am doing a now, Peggy, I guess I'll just tell some of you guys who are on current clients. I used to do a weekly Zoom and then I stopped because I know not everyone likes Zoom. I have a way with this restream that I feel like I can build a room. So you can either choose to be on camera or you can choose to just comment. Because I know some people don't want to Zoom because they're like, I don't want people to see me. I'm like, you can turn your camera off and your name could be iPhone user. You don't have to put your name. So I can't be like, hey, Pegadoo. But I think it helps. So I am going to be doing that every Sunday. On Sunday, there's going to be 1 hour dedicated to 30 minutes to help current clients and new clients. And then 30 minutes for the Spark Squad, which is our team, to train and to get some work done. So, and then the rest of the day on Sunday, I'm like, I want you to unplug from your phone and go enjoy your family. So you can run your business and do all that. I'm excited. This will be the first week we're going to do it. So I will be announcing more of that in our VIP chat, but I figured I would shout that out now. So if you do want to get in before this weekend, you can. Also, Heather, I hope if you can join, because Most Powerful Woman is tomorrow. And I was told if you get the kit, if you join, you get for free. So it's Marina Wari, Jesse Lee, all the leaders of the empire, so many powerhouse women who are going to teach you some amazing things. You do not have to be a woman. It's just the Most Powerful Women. But guys can learn. I'm just saying. And thank you for saying it sounds dope. I just like plugging people into all the cool stuff that I have access to. So there is a business behind this. Like right now, I'm at my job. I'm in my robe. I got to do my makeup. And yes. This be your business too. If you are like, but I don't want to do makeup, good. You can do whatever you want on your live. You can cook on your live. You can teach things. You can craft. It's a really flexible business that you get to work at how you want to. If you do have an online business and you do not know how to work the algorithm, you don't know about branding, you're like, I've watched all these freaking tutorials and I'm a little lost. We have a branding training, we have social media, and every day, twice a day, there are business classes, 1 hour where you're given actually, no, there's no filter on this, my actual teeth. Um, you're given tasks. If you see me in the morning, I go live on TikTok and show some of the tasks that they teach us. But what's really cool is you can catch the replay. So if you're like, I already work another business. When I first started, I had two other jobs. Two other jobs. I worked this in the cracks of my day. And then I was able to say to both those jobs and say, guess what? I'm gonna be my own boss. You could suck it. Just kidding, but kind of really because they were toxic environments. Yeah. Go to my page and see all my videos. Thank you. Thank you for not noticing my bottom of my mouth. The teeth say to, my bottom got all fucked up. That's why when I do this, you can really see how bad they are. Oh, I was thinking about getting a Invisalign for him because it looks like a jagged mess. But I also am like, you know what? You gotta have a little bit of, can't be perfect. Because when I first started going live, people would be mean when I would wear bright lipstick. They'd be like, oh my God, your teeth aren't even white. And I was like, when you put bright purple or bright pink, it took the actual dentist. She pulled out all the little teeth and she goes, yours are the whitest. And they haven't been cleaned in a little bit. So, but she said, yours are the whitest without bleaching them. And I was like, well, I want them fake white. I want them fucking fake white. I want them this white. I want no one to say anything. And she's like, you're going to weaken the enamel, enamel, whatever. So, it's hard. I will say that sometimes when you go live, even though like most of the comments I'm so used to, but like it was when you're like, man, every day I'm getting 2 or 3 people comment about my teeth not being white enough. Are they not white enough? So you have me to help you because I always tell people it's good to unplug and realize like there's always going to be people who are going to want to hate on you, who are going to want to say some shish. And just because the haters always pick a certain thing, it does not mean that that's true about you. Okay. Just want to say that. Absolutely. I'm going to send you all the videos so you can see it and get it all cracking. Aw, Tawny is all natural, so don't ask something about that. Yeah. I do use filters sometimes, but very rarely. They're fun though on TikTok, you know. The first time I've seen someone be a mermaid was in St. Augustine, Florida, 9 years ago. Exactly. I gotta tell you, the haters, it's funny. Some of them, well, first of all, hurt people hurt people. So you have to remind yourself of that. If someone is, they are really hurting, they really are not happy with themselves. If you do not have that much time on this planet, in this world. So if you're going to stop and like, you can not like something and judge it, but like for you to stop on my live, type it out, be a keyboard warrior, you are really hurting inside. So just remember, hurt people, heal people. So they can keep hating. Also, I like, what's his name? Oh my God, I can't remember. Whatever, but he calls them confused supporters. Because if you're spending all your time watching my shit, consuming my content, and you're hating on it, you're just a confused supporter. It's okay. And you know what's real fun is when you start in, oh my God, I am messing up my words so much that you can tell I'm so tired. I only got, I don't know how many hours sleep last night. Not intimidate, imitate. It's funny when like your haters, like you'll be like, why are you talking like I talk or saying like things like I do? Oh my God, I'm influencing you to hopefully be a better person. Oh, thank you. I know my mom was like, why'd you have to cut your side shave so short? I think I did it as a 1/4 because my hair is growing so freaking fast. Let's make bets. On Sunday, I bet you this is going to be a nice shadow. It already is more of a shadow. Like my hair is growing so fast. It's definitely because of the cream. So 4 strands of collagen. I don't care if you're taking your vitamins. I forget to take them. I don't forget to sip this. It tastes delicious. I like it. Only 20 minutes. Peggy do got me jumping when I heard the fire truck. Oh, crap. That sucks. That sucks. Cindy, I don't know if I said good morning to you. If I did not, I am so sorry. I appreciate that you came by and said good morning to me. So I want to say happy Friday. Happy fin flippin' Friday. We're going to enjoy it. I'm going to help as many of you mermaids win the Freebie Friday, which is 20 free ketones. So 20 ketones. The company picks 10 different winners. If you are already like, but I never win anything, you won't with that attitude. And if you don't, at least try. And like I said, 3 of the people said, I don't think I did that right. I never win anything. And then boom, the next day, I remember Ellie was like, I think I won. I'm like, yeah, that's your Instagram name. Yeah, they tagged you. You definitely won. You definitely won. So have a good one. I will see you later with the animal. Oh no, we're trying out because you guys are going to hold me accountable this afternoon. I will have my mermaid tail on and we need to do some yoga, some exercises with it. And I'm going to chat and talk with you. Okay. So call me out if you see me later and I'm like, oh, be like, no, bish. Next month, you're going to be with Snoop Dogg and Travis Barker at the Bud Tender Awards. You do not want to be sore after just day 1. So I got to build up that muscle by doing something every day in that tail. And I know you're like, well, just get in the pool. It's too cold to get in the pool. And plus, it's actually like a lot of times you're laying next to the pool deck, just doing, they're always like, do another one of that tail flip. Just do another one. And you're like, do you know how much that hurts my fucking knees, bro? It hurts. Just keep swimming. See you later. Boop. And boop. I don't know how to press this button. You got boop things, guys. You got to say boop. And Heather, I will see you in the messenger. Anybody else who has questions, shoot them my way. Oh, I will press this. Beep.